Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunya. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
We're back.
Hello. Oh, I got it. Good.
Yeah. You didn't even do your thing.
I
know. Failing the public.
I'm failing all.
Yeah. Welcome back, everyone. We're here for episode 140.
140.
Thanks for joining us.
Failing the nostalgic.
Nostalgic, yeah.
The keeping it.
I'm keeping it real.
Failing at his nostalgia.
We started and we going.
Sorry, I'd be ignoring sometimes.
Whatever. Well, we might have a nostalgic episode come up one day. So
we already had one last night.
Okay.
Thank you.
I said we might.
And here's what's funny. Our episode this week is current events, so nobody wants any nostalgia. Thanks, though. Thank you for that.
That's fine.
Current events is happening in the world. Yeah. But before we get into it, thanks for joining us again. Yes. 140. We're almost at 3,000. I can't even freaking believe it. Tequila, how was your week?
My week was awesome.
That's it?
Awesome.
It was awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think I've told this story, so
I'll tell you if you told it, you know me. I'm like, don't repeat.
So it's this guy. I kind of mentored him at my last job. Not kind of, mentoring him at my last job. And I was on this team at my last job, and the team basically were leaders from a bunch of companies, and we were consultants to all the contractors out there where I used to work. The workforce was made up of 80% contractors and 20% company, and we consulted the contractor leadership team. And when I left, they needed somebody to replace me, and I recommended this dude. I said, if you don't get nobody, you got to replace me with this guy. Don't put nobody else in this position. And they respected my wishes, and they replaced me with this dude. Regardless of what his leadership leadership didn't want him in there. They was trying to put somebody else. So he had some struggles there, you know what I'm saying? But the company I worked for stuck to their word, and they kept him in that position. And he rose through the ranks. He did well on that team. And I don't know what happened to the team, but he went on to do other stuff with his company. And he just got hired with this huge chemical company, and a high level safety role. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, this guy don't have no formal safety training, never went to safety school or whatever. That wasn't his dig. You know what I'm saying? I just seen something in him. I know he'd be good in the role that I was doing, and he just took it and ran with it. And then he started a new job on the 9th with this, like I say, high-level chemical company in a high-level safety position role, and that wasn't his goal. You know what I'm saying? He's an operation guy, and he don't have no safety background, formal or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it just show how good, I ain't gonna preach, God is if you believe in yourself, you know what I'm saying, and you show dedication and commitment, you know what I'm saying. And he called me yesterday, and he was like, my new boss, asked me about my journey, you know what I'm saying, that got me into safety. And so I was telling her about you, you know what I'm saying, and she wanted me to tell you thank you. And that's why I say my week was awesome, because I don't know this person or nothing, you know what I'm saying, but you never know how you impact people's lives, and that's all I want to do is be impactful. So it touched me. I teared up. Then had tequila and cigar over. Because I was dealing with some more shit.
Yeah, we got it. Well, that's awesome.
Yep. Yeah. But
you just never know.
Never know.
Mm-hmm.
How was your week, Cognac?
Interesting. Not only interesting, but we'll see how it goes. I have to honestly sit sometimes and pray for direct family and hope they can figure out what they need to do. And that's kind of where I'm at.
Okay.
That's it.
My week was long. Still dealing with toads.
Wait, how was your week?
No, you didn't ask. I just started talking about it. Toads and hosts. It was my week. I look forward to a day where I don't have to describe my week as toads and hosts. But it was good. I had a good week.
Me too.
It was quiet a lot of the week. No drama. Unnecessary drama made up. You know. Yeah, it was good. Not awesome, but good. Nobody told me I impacted them, so I can't get the awesome status. But it was good.
My wife told me that.
I
just put 1 and 2 together.
Oh,
she just said that's.
Yeah. Well, if you use an Excel spreadsheet, you can just put 1 plus in the formula. You impacted someone's life.
And then
you put equal marks.
No, come on.
Parentheses.
Yeah, I was going to say you forgot parentheses.
Cell 1, comma, cell.
Yeah. Did you get the row though?
Another parenthesis.
A1 was D2.
In the news today.
Anyways, before we get into current events, we have this segment that we do. You know.
That's it.
Y'all know what it
is. Joking with Cognac.
So, a mom told her daughter one time, he said, if somebody grabs your boobies, tell them don't. And then if he touches your butt, say stop. So the daughter replies to the mom and says, well, when he's grabbing both, do I say don't stop?
Oh my God.
Don't start. Get it?
You said don't stop. That came in my head when you said don't stop, and I was like, get it. That's so stupid. But thank you for the throwback of the song. So stupid. Well, how old? Never mind. Don't even matter.
I'm not.
It wasn't that bad.
Age.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
You liked it.
I don't know. I'm dealing with trauma about my parents today, so.
Well, that is true.
My,
in the news today.
Yeah, current event news.
Do you want to get it?
My dad told me that he laid the hammer down on my mom, and I haven't recovered since, so, yeah. I'll explain it to you later when we're off of here.
Everybody's going to want to hear it, too.
Yeah, well, you know what? Ask my therapist, because I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk to my therapist about it this week.
She came downstairs and looked me dead in my eyes.
Yeah, because I couldn't.
And she said,
Aaron was asleep.
Yeah. And she goes, listen to the story.
I don't know. You know, good for them. Ew.
Well,
I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, current events.
Tim the Two-Man, Rick Taylor. All right.
Do you want to go first, Tequila?
No.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to go first. I really only have 2 things to talk about. One's funny, one's not. And I'm sure everybody sitting here probably knows what I'm going to bring up. The war overseas that's happening has been bothering my spirit all week. And really most of my life since I've gotten to know anybody that's an Israeli person, whether they're Israeli American or actually just living in Israel. The shit is really sad. It's sad, and I want to speak from someone who wasn't born Jewish, wasn't born in Israel. None of us actually here were born in Israel. Or technically born Jewish. I'm a convert. Studied it. Did it on my own. That's a whole conversation. What is happening is fucking fucked up. And I stand with Israel. I'm going to say that first and foremost. I think that people need to shut the fuck up as far as politics go. And just say, God, that's fucked up. Anyone else saying, yay, 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 regardless of land disputes or anything, I think that you're gross. I know, and I say my people because I've actually been there several times, watched how they operate. I've literally been in Israel and hung out with Palestinians and Muslims with the family, because there are Palestinians and Muslims that live in Israel, and they're fine. Nobody's
Christians
just
too.
Christians. I mean, there's everything there. What I'm saying is Israel is not targeting Muslims by any means. I've hung out with them. I've been there 4 or 5 times in the club, in your family's house, all kinds of things. Nobody cares about that shit. They just want to live a peaceful life. Terrorists are terrorists. You can want. I feel awful for the Palestinian people. But again, you need to educate yourself, because when elections were allowed in Palestine, when they did the 2 states, whatever, that's who they elected. Those people, Hamas. Can't get them out, and they are terrorizing their own people and terrorizing everyone. And their end goal is not just getting rid of Jews. It's total annihilation and power. So I'm sad, and that's what I've dealt with all week. Shout out to my 80-plus-year-old grandmother. She's 80, who literally called to make sure we were okay, and the family was okay. And to everyone who's reached out, even people that I don't talk to anymore, don't really fuck with, or whatever, have reached out. I appreciate it. Thank you for checking. I have people that are Free Palestine people that even reached out and said, this is fucked up, but I know you, and I hope your family's okay, etc. So I appreciate those people. Do you want to elaborate? Because I'm sure that was your current event too.
That is the current event, but the scary part is the world should be on edge, and I hate to say it like that, because now Lebanon does have, they've kind of, from what I know, they're on the fence, because they've done that Northern War thing before, back in the day, and the leader of that war stopped the siege because he said he saw the hand of God. True or not, he had to cover his face and all of that. So anyways, that being said, if Lebanon gets involved and the world gets involved, and then it's World War III. nobody's going to win in the World War III because the nukes are going to come.
I feel like it's been brewing, even just here in our country. That there's the World War going on.
Yeah.
It's just, it's this.
But there's multiple statistics that say if World War III pops out, it's going to be basically a nuclear war. Whether it be strikes specific to certain regions or not, there's still going to be like billions of people that will die on nuclear.
Could be us.
So,
I don't know. I just this shit is sad.
Yeah, it haunts me actually because today, I got up and I was excited to see Harper. Danielle was doing something.
I'm always doing something.
Yeah, right. And Aaron and stuff. And it dawned on me. I'm like, can you imagine? You're just doing your daily shit, and then all of a sudden, people are coming over your fence, breaking down your door, and it's not like, either way take you hostage or just shoot you, and take your child, even if they kill it. No, I'm just saying it.
Do you have any input in
because I've lived there.
I don't.
No?
Yeah, not at all.
No input?
No.
Like the shooting in your house, just in the streets, anybody walking their dog, just shooting them up.
Yeah.
Now, on the other hand, on that note, that's why God bless Texas, because I think this will be the last place, or the first place they might strike. Because
I don't know any of that. I don't know. We have our own issues here.
Yeah. True.
And that's what a lot of people, it's like we have our own issues here because I've also shout out. I posted it in my stories. Shout out finally Elijah McClain. One officer was charged with murdering that poor boy.
Oh, in Colorado?
Yeah. So, we have our own issues here.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what officer has
ketamine
but on hand.
We have our own issues here, so I think people are torn with, involving themselves in this. But you know what? I'm vocal for my people. I'm vocal because I'm black. So, when something is wrong, I'm vocal about something happening to somebody black because I'm black. I'm vocal if something happens to someone in the LGBTQ community because I'm a part of that. Everybody can't speak on everybody's shit, which is why I respect you. If you don't want to say anything. I'm vocal because I'm Jewish, studied Jewish. Obviously,
Judaism.
I wasn't.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm a studied Jewish person. That's what I'm saying. I know. Thank you. Please.
I was trying to make light of it.
We can do that one day.
It's terrible.
We can do that one day.
No, it's terrible.
I'm going to have Tequila hold a book and see who knows more about the religion. Anyways, I've been there and I've watched. They're peaceful people, and they're just trying to live. They've been banished, extinguished a million
from multiple countries
from 500 fucking years.
Yeah.
And there is no Palestinian state. Live together or not. And I think everyone who wants Palestine free needs to free them from the terrorists.
The terrorists. Thank you.
So, cool. I'm cool. Free Palestine. Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Give them their land.
We can.
Whatever.
But I need you, Egypt, to open up your borders and take your Muslim brothers and sisters that are oppressed.
Well,
but you don't want to do that. I need you. There's other borders that aren't just Israel. You all can open up your borders and bring in the innocent people, but you're too scared to. You know why? Because of Hamas.
Well, they use them as bait. And
I know. And then now they're in there and taking over their shit. They don't want to, but you know who does do it? Israel. Israel does.
But I think
even they have Palestinian work permits where they can come across the border, go back, all kinds of things. Those are peaceful
There's
people.
50,000.
The religion itself the Jewish religion itself is about peace and not judgment.
Well,
nobody's going over there going, now you have to respect our God. Nobody's blowing them up or raping their women or anything saying, no, it's our way or the highway. That's just not how it operates. Pick up a fucking book. That's just not how it operates. It's like, okay, they took Jewish people that were in Gaza out to make it peaceful for them. There were Jews that didn't want to leave the Gaza Strip because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful fucking area on the Mediterranean fucking sea that could have been beautiful. But you know what? The leaders that you elected, whoever elected them, I'm not blaming any of the innocent people, you elected these people, and they took all of the money, all of the help to make that strip of land beautiful. They're living not in Gaza. They're living in mansions and loving it in a different country. So, what the fuck are we supposed to do? And I don't want to hear a goddamn thing about, excuse my language, I don't want to hear a damn thing about, look what they're doing here. I talk to my family in Israel a lot on my own, outside of Cognac. I talk to them a lot on my own. They're chilling. And then here comes one doing this. A terrorist, not a Palestinian necessarily. There's a terrorist that comes in and just starts macheting people at a bus stop out of nowhere because he had a work permit that Israel allowed. They don't start shooting rockets because of that. They try to fix it where that doesn't happen. You cannot live next to people that want you dead. That's their only goal, is to want your people dead. Fuck off. And when you say Jewish,
they've stated eradication.
The Jews, as they call them, but the Jews,
not only Jews, they've called for eradication.
All Jews don't live in Israel.
That's
so what the fuck do you think is going to happen?
That's my point. Next. They've called for eradication of the Western world. They've said that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you know what? Go fuck yourself.
It's not just Jews.
Me wearing the shirt they would just kill me, or.
Of course they would. They'd cut your titties off first and shove them in your mouth, and then cut your neck off. So there's that.
I just don't like terrorists, and I think people need to stop focusing on politics. The same as here in America. If you listen to any of our podcasts, it's not about politics. It's about human fucking decency.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat.
I don't know what. I mean, I could be wrong on this, but I don't know what. What army would warn their enemy? Hey, this is what we're doing. Get your shit together.
Yeah. I stand with Israel.
Like, seriously. What army would do that?
And I stand with the Palestinian people also.
Yeah, exactly. But they don't want to. They're not letting them leave.
Palestinian people that aren't terrorists.
Yeah, they're not letting them leave.
I stand with Israeli people that aren't terrorists, but I haven't seen one.
Because all they're going to do is say, "Oh,
or heard about one."
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Anyhow, next current event. It's your turn, Tequila.
Black-owned whiskey brand Uncle Nearest expands into Cognac with historic purchase of large France vineyard.
Really?
Yeah. Black-owned whiskey brand Uncle Nearest is one of the most successful distillers.
Uncle Nearest?
Yeah.
Let me holler at him.
100-proof whiskey.
He brought. Good job.
Yeah. They
very smart.
Successful distilleries in the country, and now is making history with new business venture. Per a press statement, the company recently secured ownership of Domaine Saint Martin, an estate that dates back more than 350 years to the first Lord Mayor of Cognac, Philippe de Setteville. With the new historical purchase, the brand is now labeled as Cognac and we produce products in the Grand Champagne vineyard on one of 6 crus in the Cognac region of France. Well, goddamn, go ahead, Uncle Nearest. Congratulations.
What is the name of the bourbon he first started, or the whiskey?
Uncle Nearest.
No, how do you spell it? I've never seen it.
Uncle Nearest Rye.
Uncle Nearest. Oh, okay, Nearest.
He might need an importer though. Let me see.
Yeah, good job.
Oh no, he's
and that's really smart.
Yeah, he's in.
It's smart
market.
because most people don't know.
You gotta be making money.
Yeah, he's in the market. I've seen that.
He should be super proud because most people don't realize you cannot sell a cognac if it don't come from Cognac, France.
But he bought a
whole yeah, that's why I said he's fucking smart.
Yeah.
You can make it anywhere, and it's called brandy.
Yeah.
And he's smart. Good job. And it's also hard to get land in Paris. He probably didn't act like he wasn't black.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The Uncle Nearest brand thrives on this profound story of love, honor, respect, and heritage. Our mission in Cognac echoes this essence. Uncle Nearest founder and CEO, Fawn Weaver,
Does he know my friend Curtis? I think he knows my friend Curtis.
If he doesn't, he probably will.
I think he already knows him because most people don't know that. Mm-hmm. Like if you're not literally in the liquor industry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like a brandy and
Curtis.
Yeah.
You're fake.
No, congratulations.
He's my friend.
Congratulations to.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Smart. Make it international.
Yeah.
Probably could have had that already if we weren't shipped over here, but that's here or there. That's not occurring.
Could be ancestry.
Yeah.
You could do some research and say, you know.
Yeah.
something of that purchase.
Yeah. By the way, you don't own that, right? Yeah. Look into your history. Everybody pick up a fucking book. It helps. It's going to help you in your life.
You can get injected or your DNA sample and see where you came from too. Apparently.
Oh, they already have all that.
I know.
That's just for shits and giggles.
Oh.
Everybody has that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know where I came from. God.
I wonder if they'll find the God gene.
You're welcome.
Somebody that
he sent me to all of y'all.
Somebody ancestry, and they're like, they're like, oh my God, God for real. You're just,
You're welcome. I'm an angel sitting here. Mm-hmm. Okay, so my current event is Jada Pinkett.
Yeah, well, sure.
I just want to talk about it for a minute. I think I gave you a rundown earlier, or me and my sister were talking about it, so you got a gist of it. Yeah. Can you just stop? Like, we're all tired. Like, I respect her. But I don't know. It's like, you let all of these things go on and on and on. If he's cheating, she's cheating. You guys just sat around and laughed about it. And now all of a sudden you have a book coming out. And it's like, we were separated. We haven't lived together since 7 years ago. Yeah, 7 years ago.
Chris Rock didn't deserve that slap.
Yeah, and then, okay, but you don't even realize it.
She didn't see the slap.
She did see the slap.
She didn't even see it.
Oh, I didn't see. Okay, so
I didn't know that.
The only
interesting.
The only blip I got of it was she said, I didn't even know why he addressed me as his wife because I haven't been his wife. Mm-hmm. And it's just weird. It's weird. Like,
bitch,
we've accepted. Yeah, that's the blip that I saw.
Ain't nobody know.
She got confused when he said, "My wife," or whatever. Whatever. It's the internet's because I don't care about that. The only thing I care about is what I just talked about for 45 minutes.
Y'all ain't divorced. Y'all, that's his fucking wife, bitch. Excuse my language.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
The court doesn't. We recognize y'all.
Right, but it's just like you do this. we are private, you know, like, and then now it's like, oh, that didn't get enough attention. Now let me talk about Tupac. All of a sudden, I don't know if you saw it. Here's another current event. Tupac's killer was arrested.
When
Gina's book is coming out.
Yeah, right.
Like, did you kill him?
No, it was before.
It was before, but the book was already being written.
Yeah, I mean, but
so I just...
They don't correlate, in my opinion.
Well, then why does she keep talking about Tupac? Is she writing on that?
Well, she writing on that.
She writing on
that's
that.
My point.
Yeah, she writing on that.
Yeah.
Tupac proposed to her.
What you said?
When
no.
he was in jail.
You said no, obviously.
Yeah, she said no.
Yeah.
He just needed, but I was gonna ride with him. I didn't think we had to be married. You know, and then now Tupac actually suffered with alopecia.
Tupac did?
That's the newest one that I saw.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm not reading the
Go alopecia.
Alopecia.
I have family that I
alopecia and the biscuits made.
I have deep relationships with people. Alopecia is a fucked up thing.
Yeah.
Right, but I don't get that. I don't get that.
Yeah, she fucked up for saying that.
I,
His mama never said that.
I'm over it.
I think
the world
like
is
people
over
are trying
it.
to get attention. That's
The world is over
yeah.
it. But you don't. She doesn't need attention. They are one of the most attention. You know. People.
But she needs more. It's like feeding her or something.
She just got. I mean, I call it a serious case of the somebody syndromes.
Somebody.
when the somebody shit start draining, motherfuckers get to scrambling and do whatever they can to stay somebody. You know what I'm saying? When you was nobody from out the gate.
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
You know, because I wake up to the news, so I watch the USA Today. I guess it's whatever the lady that interviewed her, they got all this information before the book dropped, is a news anchor or whatever on the news that I watch. And last week they had Kelsey's mom on there, and I'm like, what the fuck going on?
Who's Kelsey's mom?
The football player. You know his kid. What's his name? Kelsey, number 87, Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, the one that's messing with Taylor Swift. Man, that was my
Taylor Swift.
I don't want to talk about it. It is a current event. I don't even talk about it.
She sold more.
Taylor Swift messing with him, but so they had his mom on there, and she make these treats. I think I talked about it last week. That's with this company Be Kind, and you know they just grilling her and trying to make her news and trying to figure out what's going on with her son and Swiss. And you know the lady ain't even with it. He grown, it's his business. I will never speak on it. Blase, blase. And then this week they got Jada Pickett on there talking about her and Will. I'm like, what the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? I listen to what y'all talk about, and that's news. You know what I'm saying? Then shit, I'd rather you just saturate the news with that shit than have this irrelevant bullshit on here.
You know what I'm about? You know what I'm about to do? You know what I'm about to do? I'm just gonna slam my headphones on the ground right now and just storm off, so people are like, "What happened to Cognac? They're killing the girl there. Okay, is everything okay with that?"
I don't get it.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, but I used to be a Jada Pickett.
The shock factor.
I used to be a Jada Pickett.
Okay, do it. Bye.
I used to be a Jada Pickett fan. I guess I can't call her Jada Pickett Smith no more, but I used to be a Jada Pickett fan from.
She doesn't even know what.
Back in the day.
I don't think she even knows her last name at this point.
Pickett. But
yeah,
I said you do.
That's it.
Yeah. From what was the show? She was on Real World, A Different World is what I used to be a fan.
Real World.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember her from was the whatchamacallit, the bank robber movie.
Everybody knows Set It Off.
Set It Off.
But you know this shit always happens when you put somebody in a position and knowing you. How can I word this? You put this person in a position like this person got the answer. Listen to this person. You know what I'm saying? Because she got her table talk, her red table or whatever.
That's new though.
I mean, but you know, she kind of on a pedestal. Well, listen to Jada. Jada knows she married Will Smith, and you know we put people in a position like they got the answer, they the one, and now she got to hold on to that shit. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's like she just scrambling to hold on to this position that she put herself in.
It's not all about the money sometimes. It's about the...
Because she got a following. Like Oprah got a following. People listen to Oprah.
Exactly.
But who the fuck is Oprah?
No.
You know...
hey, girl.
I love you. But...
So does Dave Chappelle. Huh?
Hey.
People follow Dave. You know what I'm saying? And cause, you know, but Dave don't put himself out there like he got the answer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, it's like us, bring you to, on this show, sit down and talk to you and give you the solutions to your problems.
100%.
I don't feel like, I've watched a couple Red Tables just because they brought someone on that I like I watched the Kevin Hart one. I think that it's cool. It's no different than us. I don't think it's that.
I do.
Okay.
Because we don't ask the type of questions they ask. We
don't have to. We just talk about it.
But
yeah,
you gotta have so maybe, like you said, Kevin Hart, I watched that. They got a relationship, so it's a trust level there. You know what I'm saying? Where you're willing to talk to these people about all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'm looking at it wrong because they got all these people that's on that show. They got to have a relationship with them.
Yeah, they hang out. They're actually friends.
So they trust them.
It seems to us regular people that it's
because I'm like, why are you talking to her?
Why?
Why are you talking to her
they're
about
friends,
this shit?
But they probably already talked about it last weekend. You know,
But it still put her and her mom and her daughter, whoever hosts the Red Table. I've seen her mom, daughter, and her, you know, with the guests and the light, like they set the atmosphere and the ambiance to get these people to.
Well, then that makes you an idiot. If you think it's so comfortable at the Red Table. That makes you an idiot. And obviously, you're getting these celebrities to talk about these things because they're friends or want to be your friend.
Well, I guess I'm an idiot because that shit is that's how I see her now. That's how I seen them with the Red Table. And I was like, who the fuck are they? Why we gotta go to the Red Table to talk about this shit?
Oh, okay.
So I'll be an idiot on that one.
They just created something else. I'm saying watching it, you know, religiously. No different than somebody who watches us religiously. Thank you. Keep doing it. You don't watch it religiously, right? Right, you watched a couple.
I watch behind the scenes.
Yeah. Like, I don't think that that's like, they're like, oh, we're irrelevant, let's do this. But they have been so private. Fuck, they've been separated for 7 years. Now we know. Yeah. Where the whole world, and it's like, we're not going to say anything. I don't think that that was her trying to make it relevant. It was like, I feel like she watched people having podcasts or, you know, their own avenue. You know, because Willow's pretty private. The other one, Tupac's son, whatever his name, what is his name? Jade. Yeah, I'm just being funny. Sorry. They are pretty private, but she created something that she just was like, oh, that's a thing? I can do better. Because I can get all these people that actually know and have learned, that have kept secrets, because Kevin Hart was on there not 7 years ago. No. Well, everybody knows that they're you know, they brought on people that know how they're actually living and kept that secret. And, you know, good for you. Good for you. It's really smart.
So if anybody wants to come to the Black Table,
I don't feel sorry for her or Will or anybody. Just live in your truth.
You don't have the right to, though, either, to feel sorry for them.
I can feel sorry for whoever.
As far as you know, they don't care.
I'm not going to attack her.
Fucking sorry for her.
I'm not going to attack her. But I think you're fucking corny, and I think your husband's corny. Your not husband. Sorry. whatever.
I'm not attacking her. It's just the platform, and
yeah.
And in my opinion,
you got tired of the facade.
The the place that platform puts you in the eyes of other people, and I see that other people see you like that. That's why I'm like, what the fuck and who the fuck.
I misworded my last statement. Sorry, it wasn't the right that you have. I'm saying the right you have to do that, but you don't know, like, what they're internally dealing with.
Nobody knows what anybody's going through.
Exactly. So that's all.
But a lot, you put it out there.
No.
And people protected you. You know, the people that you get to use now.
Yeah,
on
Chris Rock got slapped the shit out of you, and you wasn't even.
Yeah, and now I think that maybe it was the final straw for her. And has anybody checked on Will? Where's Will? What's Will doing? I don't follow either. What's Will doing? Have you?
Will skydiving and all kind of shit.
He skydived with her.
Yeah, he's still skydiving by himself. Rock climbing and Will got his own table.
In the news,
I have my opinion on Will, but I'll give it offline.
In the news today,
yes,
we have become a society of so much of what people that think, not all of them, are above us, that we talk about them too fucking much instead of honing in your own thing. And by that, it's like it goes back to even back in the day. I need to look like this girl in the magazine. I need to look like this girl in the magazine. I need to do this, do that. Instead of fucking picking up a book, reading, learning something knowledgeable to yourself. Stop.
This is a current event, or you?
Yeah, it's a current event. It's going on right now.
What's the last book you picked up then?
Me?
Yeah. What's a current book?
A book? Oh,
yeah.
Well, I'll leave that out of it, but I read stuff out of the.
We acting like Jada.
No, I'm saying I'll leave it out because.
Yeah. No, I don't. Okay, so give me the
last book I picked up.
If
you know,
that one you don't
know
want
what
to
the last
with?
book I picked up.
What's the last book you picked up outside of the Torah on?
Everything I did offline, different things I read.
That's not a book. I'm asking you book. You said people won't pick up a book.
Right.
Everybody can read an article.
Okay, my bad.
What's the last book you picked up? Because you can't say something to people and say, pick up a book.
No, I guess I meant
they can't even pick up
audio
books.
Book, whatever.
Yeah, they can't even.
It was a general.
Okay, what's the last audio book you've listened to?
My last audio book was a beautiful one. It was about a raptor that just wants to take care of her kids, and
a who?
A raptor that wants to.
Jurassic Park.
Yes.
That's from 1919.
No, the new one.
What medium did you use to listen to this audio book?
It was whatchamacallit, the podcast one. It was called, damn, I forgot the name now. But it was just
on a podcast.
Yeah, they have it.
Okay.
Not on a podcast, but you know.
Please tell me, when you say book, it means page 1, page 100, page 1, page 300.
The end of the story.
What's the last book you read? I'm around you 24/7.
Like
aside from in my car.
Physical book?
That's an issue. Current event, I can't ride in my car by myself. Yeah.
Physical book? The Bible.
Not a physical. I read books. I literally can show you right now.
I know.
On here. What's the last book you read? Because I do digital books.
That's what I was saying. Digital books. Whatever.
Okay, what's the last digital book you read? I literally have an app here so everyone can see it. It's called I Like Books. That's what it's called. And then it goes to Audible. That's for my Audible part. And then I can do this.
I just said Audible, my bad.
Did you?
Yeah, it was Audible. It was bad.
Right. So, but you can't.
Red Raptor, that's what it's called.
Here's my Kindle.
It was called. I think it was called.
It's mopping up my library. Like I read books all the time.
I know.
I can tell you in the last book I read. I can tell you the one I'm reading right now. But you're not.
I'll show you.
No, just give me one name of a book.
I think it was called Red Raptor. That I listened to.
How did it end?
Do you want to know? So, anyways, the Raptor, it was Michael Crichton, right? You know, he had that Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I know what it is. Do you
so
know when that came out? So you're just rereading the same book?
Yeah.
Is what you're saying?
Because I didn't get...
He's rereading Red Raptor or Michael Crichton and the Bible. That's all he reads. That's it.
So do you want to hear... So the mother, she's trying to take care of the... Okay, whatever.
I don't want to hear it. Maybe the audience does. I don't care. Don't school anybody on reading or picking up a book if you haven't read one. I'm never going to let that happen. Sorry.
Count of Monte Cristo.
Texas pastor accused of sexually abusing juvenile family member for over a decade, impregnating her at 16.
That's current event?
That's current event, yeah. Criminal.
That happened like last week?
This
the week
happened
before?
October 11th.
The week before that?
October
last
11th.
month? No,
October 11th,
it is current. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
it's just not wrong. They do it all the time.
Criminal complaint alleges that sexual assault began when the victim was 7 and continued until she was 19. She's 22 now. I know the church that the pastor that 39-year-old Robert L. Carter was charged with continuous sexual abuse of a child and sexual assault of a child under the age of 17. Both felonies.
I'm available for jury duty. That's what I have to say to that.
For real?
The police said the victim said the sexual assaults occurred at least 600 times and happened a lot of time over the years. Carter also allegedly drove the victim to school and would pull the vehicle behind the supermarket.
They're related.
And sexually abuse the juvenile, sometimes making her watch pornography on his cell phone.
Oh boy.
He also allegedly sexually abused a young girl at the Greater Bible Way Church in Sunnyside, where he worked.
Okay.
At the church house. Son of a bitch.
What a
Alleged.
What a shocker. I'm not shocked by it. I don't have anything to say, because I'll probably throw up on my microphone.
So that being said, there were parents in Waller, Texas, high school, that she was giving them melatonin to calm down.
The school did not, it wasn't a mom, it was a teacher.
Yeah, the teacher, I meant. Yeah, the school, sorry. Yeah, the teacher was giving her students melatonin. And she said, well, it's just a vitamin. And the parents said, well, or one parent said, I mean, that's just not a...
What was the city?
Waller.
Oh, well, they just give them alcohol.
I think it was...
they give them alcohol when they get home.
Right.
Just kidding. You know, well, yeah, you can't...
You can't give a kid nothing.
Nothing that's not approved.
Honestly, the food shouldn't even be approved at this point. I don't know. My heart bleeds for teachers because they are literally, I have to do this, and, but yeah, no, you can't just give kids some melatonin. Give it to adults. Or take it as an adult. I like melatonin, so I'm not like anti-melatonin.
Well, we'll see what unfolds, because she's basically saying that it was nap time and it's a natural endorser for nap time, while she's probably watching or doing whatever she
but I take melatonin, so I'm not gonna go, oh, no more melatonin. But yeah, you can't just give kids melatonin.
You can't give kids shit rude. Like he said, without the fucking parental approval. I'm sorry.
What did your kid eat at school this week?
I mean, you're right too.
So,
I mean,
they might have been putting melatonin in the
little square pizzas,
the corn dogs,
the little
or something.
Square pizzas have melatonin.
She knows. She sounds like a babysitter that got tired and was like, oh, this works. That shouldn't be your job.
And well, they hire teachers. They hire unqualified teachers. So, like, you don't have to read all the requirements, and you can get hired to be a teacher
Or a police officer.
Yeah. And it's a thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I look at being a teacher, and they do hire people that's not qualified to be a teacher. There's certain requirements you gotta meet.
Politicians. Everything.
There's pretty much every government job.
Yeah, there's certain requirements.
I know a lot of unqualified people that work in liquor industry. So no, it's not just government jobs. Yeah, go ahead.
There's certain requirements you gotta meet, and I think you gotta be working towards that teacher certificate, because they got a certificate that you get in the state of Texas. But if you don't have it, they'll still hire you. So she could have been one of those. And the thing is, I know this because the school got to let you know that if your kid is going to a class and the teacher don't have that certification, they send an email out to the kid that's in the class with an uncertified teacher. Because I got some of those emails for Carlos. It's just the no, for real, because we need teachers, bro. But the shit is so fucked up. These teachers one of my coworkers, his wife is a school teacher, and she's looking for a job out of the educational system because this shit just not worth it. You know what I'm saying?
And she worked her whole life to be a teacher.
Yeah, she worked her whole life
because she cared.
Yep.
And it's like, no,
this ain't it. And she don't even work in she don't work for Harris County. Harris County is a mess right now, school district, because the state stepped in and it's a lot of changes and they got to adapt.
Well, they have to groom the voters here because it's not working out right in Harris County, in Houston. So you gotta.
No, teachers are important.
You gotta figure it out. You gotta get the kids that are about to hit 18, so they can't vote correctly or whatever.
Yeah.
Politics. Unqualified politicians. There's unqualified people everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's sad. But yeah, keep having babies. And that's what's most important. Populating. Anywho, can we get to our next segment?
Yeah, Houston Astros.
Hungry.
Shout out Houston Astros.
Wow.
They won. Let me figure out what they won because I don't follow baseball, but they going to the LA something. They did it again. 7 years for the third or fourth row. I was on the airplane Wednesday night. They were playing. They beat the Texas Rangers, and they put them. Yeah.
Go H.
They selling caps and
yeah, they play Twins next, right, or something?
I think they beat the Twins already.
Did they?
Yeah.
I don't have anything to add on that one.
Let me see.
It's Twins or Philly.
Can we not do our next segment?
Well,
I'm trying to get to.
It's a sports segment right now.
Who's right on Astros?
Sports.
Go Astros then.
Yes.
Go Astros.
Go Astros.
Yeah. H-time.
That's this, right?
Houston. Yeah. Houston.
Yeah.
That's why Houston.
You see?
It's down.
I wasn't born here or there.
It's not.
H-Town down.
H-Town,
if you want
yeah.
H-Town down. Yeah, but I did it right.
Yeah.
Don't tell me. Paul Wall taught me. I said what I said.
So we're going to get to our next segment where we tell you 3,000 things about us using this magnificent book titled 3,000 Questions About Me being Tequila, me being Cognac, me being the girl. Yeah, I'm going to randomly open this book, select a question, and ask it. Today, I'm selecting all that shit. 142. What is the most annoying thing about the opposite sex?
Oh shit.
Well, you're first because it's poker.
The most annoying thing about the opposite sex is their lack of patience.
What does that mean?
They they lack patience. They mature faster than us, and they lack patience.
They mature faster than us.
Put it together.
Sure.
Okay, cool. Well, hurry back. Like, what the hell is that? Hurry back. Yeah. What's your most annoying thing about that? I'm the only one of the opposite sex here.
So you want me to go on it?
Yeah,
the most annoying thing about the opposite.
Get on with it.
I'm getting it.
He said we lack patience, so I'm just feeding on that. Yeah.
I can't find anything.
You're a liar. Oh,
I can't. The most annoying thing about the opposite sex is.
Oh my God, just
Hold
women.
on,
women. Don't think about me.
I know that.
Your mommy.
No.
Just women.
No, I'm
what
not.
annoys you
I'm
about
not.
women?
Why are you interjecting? You didn't even give me.
I'm impatient.
There, that's annoying.
I'm impatient.
You didn't even
I
give me
already
a
got the
second.
impatient.
No, the most annoying thing is sometimes logic is fucking out the window. It's just emotions.
So, the opposite sex of you is emotional?
Yeah, basically, they think more on emotions than like sometimes logic.
Yeah. Okay. So mine is, I have a list, but maybe we should make an episode. What annoys you about the opposite sex?
Okay.
So I'll just pick one. My annoying thing about the opposite sex.
Hurry up.
They were trained to think they're alphas. So it really, everything that you talk to them about, they may get it, but in their brain it's like, yeah, but I'm still smarter. But yeah, I'm still
Okay.
this. Yeah, I'm still this. It's like they're trained.
Where do you get that training from?
From the other people that were trained the same way in the opposite sex. That's what's annoying to me most. They think that, right, but I'm still superior. They can understand, sympathize, whatever, but most of them are trained, at least in my age frame, but I'm the man still.
Have you seen
They can understand.
guys lately?
I said at least in my age frame. It's my answer, and that's what annoys me the most. But I'm the man still. You can talk to them, but in their brain it's like, okay, I get it. Yeah, you're right, so I'll work on that. But in their brain, they think they're the superior. Shout out to female lions.
Lioness.
Damn.
Shout out to female lions, because they really are the alphas.
They are.
I agree.
If you watch the Pride,
Yeah.
they run that motherfucker.
Right.
Shout out to them, hurrah.
They do the hunting.
They do it all. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with that.
And the man is just old bougie ass motherfucker with a mane.
Yeah. Ooh, look at me, look at me. Shout out. Yeah.
He pretty.
Yeah. Just like peacocks.
Yeah.
It's like the peacocks.
when she
peacocks,
but when
the
she,
ones that, those are men.
I know.
Male
yeah.
peacocks.
Well, yeah,
the
any bird.
feathers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my point.
Including the,
So,
including the
I'm just talking about opposite sex as far as human beings go. I think that you're just taught that most of y'all, not y'all sitting here necessarily, y'all were taught,
including,
I'm a man.
including the red raptor. That's why she had to take care of her children. He was a beautiful man to her.
Yeah, what book is that? Who's written by again?
Michael.
Anyhow, that's what annoys me the most. Is it's like I want to have a conversation with opposite sex, same sex, whatever sex you are, and you're not talking to me like I'm a fucking idiot just because I have a vagina. That's important to me. So.
But it goes back to, like I said, the lion, he's supposed to be there to protect the pride. The lion is struggling because the lion also can kick out of the pride and have an early death and take the pride away from him.
You see what I said?
Huh?
Y'all? You see what I said?
What?
Now he's gonna explain to me about fucking animal nature, and I'm the science major. Like, this, you see?
Yeah, like I say, lack patience.
Yeah.
I matured pretty fast. It makes sense if you think about what I'm saying. The male had to catch up sometimes, and the pace is not there sometimes to wait for the male to catch up to that certain level of maturity that the female has reached.
What's the patience? Like, what do you think is like a patience limit?
I mean, I don't know the limit. I'm just saying that women mature faster than men. We have to catch up, and some women do wait for that dude to catch up, but she's still maturing, so you never really catch up. But you know, sometimes they put that lifeline in too fast and just leave a motherfucker hang. And you're like, damn, I was trying. But
that's so weird. Okay. I'm not gonna elaborate. That's so.
That never happened to me, but it's
happened to me right now.
Yeah. I mean, but I know because I had my uncles, my grandfather, but I had a lot of women.
Yeah, I know you did because you said this on the podcast. Yeah. You said, hit it as long as it don't stink. So why do you care about patience?
Why do I care about patience?
Yeah, hit it if it don't stink.
Because when people, I'm a patient person.
Because you can, because you're a man.
Huh?
Because you can, because you're a man.
Because I can what?
Because you're a man.
What they got to do with my answer?
Not your answer. I was answering. You went to the restaurant. What I said was, men are told they're alphas, so do what it do. Hit it all. Did you care about them being patient, or if they stink?
This the
or
thing.
They stink.
But this the thing. I don't know if somebody, mama, grandma, auntie telling them, don't let them hit it. If it's nuts things, don't let them hit it. I mean, that can go both ways. That's not a one-way thing. My genitalia can stink just like her genitalia can stink. What the fuck? If her people not giving her guidance on stinky genitalia, that's not my fault. Sex is a two-way thing.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? So, if I'm saying it stink, I ain't gonna hit. She should have some standards too. Yeah. That's just my fucking standard that was passed down to me by an elder gentleman.
Did they tell you to wipe your balls?
Yeah. But I'm saying that's not an alpha thing.
To me it is.
No. That's just guidance. You get a youngster, you're supposed to give him some type of guidance. Maybe that's all he had to give us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was failing with dealing with women.
Yeah, but I'm not like arguing with you or telling you that they were wrong for telling. I don't want to hit it if it stinks either. Obviously, I was just saying you weren't here for a minute when you re-listen. Yeah. I just said it just bothers me that it was what is your most annoyance with the opposite sex, and I said the opposite sex. I'm talking even my own dad, my own grandfather. They were taught that they were alphas.
Yeah.
Women are supposed to be subservient to you. That's just what they were taught.
Yeah, I want to talk to it.
And I don't like that. And that's carried on for years and years and years and years and years.
But hypothetically, I was taught that. And
I know you were.
And do I
know you were, and
I don't act that way.
I didn't say you act that way, but I didn't say every man acts like this. I said that's my biggest annoyance. Yeah. Is men that do act that way. But I'm the man.
But then you have women, they just super independent and won't get shit done, and then they act in not the servant role, but they take care of things. And since they take care of things like the house and shit, some men just sit around and let them do it because that woman, she just driven and she gonna do it. So the man just.
So that means she has a lot of patience. But you just said your biggest annoyance was she has. Yeah, they don't have patience.
Well, I mean, because that shit, to me, that shit minor. I'm gonna take care of my own fucking house. And,
well, you're gonna have a separate house.
But I'm just saying, even if we didn't, you know what I'm saying, she not finna just take care of this shit by herself. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do something around that motherfucker. That's just me. Yeah. But, the patience I'm talking about is women mature faster than men. They hit certain plateaus faster than men. And I see a lot of women with them. You know, I got a big sister and shit like that, and they don't have good men in their lives because they just wouldn't allow good men that they had in their lives the time to catch up to where they was at. That's it.
So this is an interesting conversation.
It is, but
it was real quick.
It was the ender, and I need a biological break as well.
Okay, so with all the Cardi B's and all these people,
I love her.
all
Shout out, cousin.
Fine, all right.
She's a good
so
person.
all these women that are ready to put their hands on the man or whatever.
Where did Cardi put
No, I'm
hands
saying
on him?
no, not her necessarily.
No, we're not.
No. But I'm
then
saying.
Why did you use her as an example?
Well, no, because
then use me as one.
Okay,
girl, I'm ready to put my hands
bad.
on a man if need be.
Okay.
Next.
So, do you expect a punch back, or you expect?
Yeah,
do
because
you?
if I hit you, it's for a fucking reason. Let's fight.
Okay.
What does that have to do with anything?
No, I'm
you
asking.
said as an annoyance.
Any woman, whatever, doesn't matter who she is.
I wish women would put their hands on men more.
If you saw a woman punching the man out and he just knocks her the hell out, whose back you got? Well, if she
I don't know, because it depends on the situation.
What you gonna do?
No, what I mean by that, like if you.
It depends on the situation. Yeah. I'm not gonna walk up and just be like da 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 da. It depends on the situation. I don't know. But like I said earlier, I got my people's back. I'm a female, so I'm gonna have her back, and then if I realize she's wrong, keep hitting her. But my initial reaction is, why the fuck is he hitting that woman? Just like men's initial reaction is
her hitting on him and shit.
I just said that. I don't know. It depends. If I was sitting there watching it, I would tell my girl, back the fuck up.
Man, I seen a woman knock a dude out and slam a bike on top of it.
But that's my point. So
that's my point. It just depends on the situation. It may not be my business.
And she was tired of his bullshit because he was in the club. Yeah. She was dancing
and
with her
probably have been beating her ass the whole time too. That's their relationship. I don't know.
She was dancing with her cousin and he was accusing her of dancing with a stranger, cheating on her, and she was just dancing with her cousin. In my opinion, he deserved to get that bike slammed though. But
again, he can do whatever he wants. Yeah, but the moment she does it, he's ready to fucking kill her. It's okay. That's because of what I said. The alpha. Okay, I'm done, guys. Sorry, we turned it into a whole new episode, but it was a good topic. We got it. Maybe that'll be next week's topic, and I'll have a whole dissertation after I read a book, a real one.
Red Raptor.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Thank you guys for listening. Love you.
Love you too.
Like, subscribe, do all of those things.
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.